Thank you. Thank you all for being here. My name is Jasmine Patton. I am the Executive Director of the Southfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Give yourselves a round of applause. So, of course, we are celebrating in the city this year. And I don't know if you've noticed, we're very festive with a new theme from our mayor. We are also celebrating a lot of success that is taking place within the region. I have a quick video to show how Southfield has made an impact in the local region economy.
Do it your way. Do it Detroit style. We want you to show what Detroit fans and the passion and the community and let people understand what Detroit's all about.
So good to be here, and what a great time to celebrate so many good things about Detroit, about the Lions franchise, and about what we have ahead.
Today's annual meeting was electric. So thrilled that we were able to do it right here at Ford Field between two Lions playoff games. Hosting the NFL Draft is a real stamp of validation as Detroit being a tourist destination around the world.
Being a part of Visit Detroit and having a collection of individuals that are really inspired and motivated to highlight and showcase the small businesses and the larger businesses that are within the region is especially important to me.
Visit Detroit does put on a great annual meeting, as always, and it's great to just attend and see what Visit Detroit is working on for not just now, but for the future as well.
I'm very excited about the draft coming to the city. I'm a huge football fan. To be able to see an event like this actually happen in the city, that's major for me.
The draft is going to be absolutely incredible. We're going to see some vibrancy in the city, and it's really going to be great for our community to have all these visitors and be able to show off what we have to offer here in Detroit.
The purpose really is to give our partners an understanding of where we are, Visit Detroit, and to get them excited of what new initiatives are going to happen in the year. I can even put into words how excited we are about how the NFL Draft will affect our Detroit residents and also our community.
All right, let's clap it up for Southfield making it to this Visit Detroit video. So of course, we like to celebrate the success that we've had during the previous year with the Southfield Area Chamber of Commerce. In 2023, we had over 70 chamber events. We've highlighted just a few on the screen. Events from the Taste of Southfield. We started a small business summer school, loan readiness luncheon, women in business leadership luncheon, Southfield Professional Headshot Day, an excellent holiday party and market, community conversations, monthly entrepreneur nights, diversity expo, and mentor mixer, just to name a few. So we are absolutely excited about the local impact that we've been able to make in connecting with community, and we hope that you're just as excited as we are. We can't mention community without mentioning care, and one of our sponsors, Ascension Providence Hospital, has been in the business of care for a long time, and they've given us a special video about their dedication to our great city of Southfield.
The Daughters of Charity started 400 years ago in order to serve in charity and in love and in effective service. And Providence is a model of that over the 100 and how many years that we've been around. And as that model, I can see that that whole spirit of charity has become alive. When you combine the care with caring, when you combine the expertise with a sense of love and inclusion, that those who are needing the services are also serving us. That village that comes together when people are in time of trouble is priceless. People know that they're cared for because they get the best. Even if someone else may not want to give them the best, we give them the best. And that helps in healing emotionally, healing spiritually, everybody needs to know they're valued. And so we've had a sister die in this hospital. And as she breathed her last, it was the nurses and the physicians and the care team around her that were her angels on her way to heaven. And so, yeah, it's a special place for the people of Southfield.
Thank you to Ascension Providence Hospital for your service for more than 60 years in the city of Southfield. With every team, there's always a group that comes together with a common goal, and I'm so thankful for the team members that are part of the Southfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Our chamber members, our ambassadors, our volunteers, and our community partners, thank you so much for your commitment to our great city and for your commitment to the Southfield Area Chamber of Commerce. I have several board members that are in the audience, and they did not know they were going to be on the screen. So I will have each one of my board members stand up because I like to acknowledge you and all of your contributions. So if you are here and you're a board member, Devon, can you please stand? Devon Dallow, thank you. Linda Height, thank you, Linda, for your service. Mo Menard, thank you, Mo. Shelley Freeman. Dr. Jennifer Martin Green. Ruth could not be here with us. We thank her for her service. Pamela Dover. Patty Warner. We also like to give a special thank you to our board chair for her service, Cindy Carr, from the years 2021 to 2024. And I'd like to bring to the stage our new chair for this year, Baxter Hall.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Jasmine, for the introduction. Shout out to all of the board members. I just want to thank everyone for your attendance. Also, for Michigan First, your continued partnership, and all of our other partners and sponsors. We can't do what we do without you all. I am extremely honored to serve as the next chair. I just want to continue our just wonderful reputation as really a great resource for businesses, for our community, from our Fortune 500s to our entrepreneurs and all of our business leaders and businesses in between. So, and that's really what the Chamber is about, is just connecting resources and ideas, right? And speaking of businesses, that's why we're here. We're all here and protected this time on our calendar, regardless of how many times someone tried to bump something, right, and get on there. We're here today because we're in the people business. Regardless of our industry or our role, it's something that we can't deny. We're here to connect with people, we're here to celebrate people, and we're here to figure out new and unique ways to work together. We've already acknowledged the board members. I just want to acknowledge Jasmine for the work that you do day in and day out. On behalf of the Southfield Area Chamber, the Board of Directors, I just want to thank you all for your attendance. And please, the folks that you know that may sit on the board, the folks that you don't know, please reach out. Let us know how we can continue to be a great resource to you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now I would like to introduce Ms. Lonnie Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed members of our community. On behalf of Michigan First Credit Union, it is my great honor to welcome you to celebrate in the city Touchdown Success State of the City Address for the City of Southfield and the City of Lathrup Village. We are grateful to have amongst us, and please stand when I call your group, U.S. Representative Rashida Tlaib staff. Thank you. State Senator Jeremy Moss. State Representative Jason Hoskins. Oakland County Commissioners. Southfield City Council. Lathrup Village City Council. Southfield Public Schools Board and Superintendent, and our district judges. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the resilience, innovation, and unity that define our remarkable cities. Today we come together not only to reflect on our past accomplishments, but also to envision the bright future that lies ahead. While the city of Southfield is the center of it all, our cities are not just a geographical location. They are a vibrant tapestry of diverse cultures, ideas, and aspirations. It is a place we proudly call home, where each of us plays a role in shaping its destiny. As we listen to our city leaders share their insights and plans for the future, let us remember that progress is not the result of individual efforts alone, but the collective determination of a community working together towards common goals. It is this spirit of collaboration and cooperation that has propelled these two great cities to new heights and will continue to guide us forward. At Michigan First, we are deeply committed to supporting our city's growth and development. We were founded in 1926, and for nearly 100 years, we have invested in the communities we serve, providing financial education and opportunities for all. Once again, welcome to the Celebrate in the City Touchdown Success State of the City Address. May today's presentations inspire us all to contribute our talents, ideas, and passion towards making our cities the best it can be. Thank you.
Thank you, Lonnie. I would like to also acknowledge our other presenting sponsor, and I know he's Dr. Sobe, Lawrence Tech. Dr. Sobe, will you please stand? We are going to transition to our next presentation from Lathrup Village. I'm going to call to the stage Mayor Kelly Garrett.
Well, good morning. You don't understand what my face is looking like this for? Because I said last year I was done, I was finished, I wasn't coming back. And I had some music. It was supposed to be Guess Who's Back from Eminem, but they didn't play that. And I will quote the famous Michael Corleone. I thought I was out of it, and they keep pulling me back in. I have to make you laugh. What can I do? Okay, up or down? First of all, I love the theme of the touchdown and being a team, because last year, I will say that I was done. I think I've said that 4 times already, and I'm back here again. But I want to say that without the team that Lathrup Village has, the resilience that they have shown, and the support, and just the compassion, and I'm trying to think of all the great words to say about them, but I am so grateful, and I want to say it publicly, that we have the team that we have. I am so grateful for the city council members that we have now. And I'm so grateful for our DDA and all the committees. So I do want to say thank you, Mayor Pro Tem Bruce Cantor, for investing in me and trusting me to be in this role again. So if everyone can give him a hand, I would appreciate it. And then we also have Fred Prime, who is a part of the DDA, actually the chair of the DDA. One day I'll remember all this. And I thank you also for holding it down like you have. And so if everyone give him a hand also. And the person that put together this PowerPoint, because I think they're trying to make me stay on point, but you all know I don't stay on script. You can give it to me all you want. But thank you, Brittany Dorsey, for everything that you've done also. And last but not least, it would not be Lathrup Village if we did not have a new city manager every single time I do a state of the city, right? So now we have a new city manager, Mike Green. Would you stand up and actually wave to the people? This is our new city manager who will be here next year. So first, I want to say that the DDA has been doing a wonderful job. Just this year and last year, we had the Tri-City Business Workshops, which I think is a great idea to partner with other cities. We should do more of it. I'm trying to find Mayor Siver, okay, because I could have had a shirt too this time. But anyway, we had the Southfield Road Corridor cleanups, and everyone is invited to that. You would love it. The Lathrup Village Music Festival. Let me tell you about the Lathrup Village Music Festival. It is so good. I hate that they have pictures of me where I was really ingrained in that music. But I'm inviting you back, hold the date of August 10th. It is absolutely wonderful. You will enjoy it. You can be a personal guest of mine in the special section, which is just the grass. Okay, so let's move forward. So we've had some improvements, of course. Since 2020, the district has seen more than $684,000 of public and $920,000 of private investment. I am so proud of them for that. The DDA also, if you go down the Southfield corridor, you'll see that we have over 44 hanging flowers. If you would like to talk to me later about that whole thing, please see me. It's an interesting story behind that. And then we'll have 3 pedestrian signals that will be installed in 2025 because we know that Southfield Road is treacherous and that trying to get across it, we're gonna do something about it. One day I'm gonna learn how to use this, I'm serious. So this is the greatest thing. When I saw this slide that was prepared for me, I was very happy to see all of the new businesses that we have. I mean, that is impressive. When we technically had a city in turmoil, a city of where we were not being able to retain our employees, and still the fact that we have all of these businesses that want and did choose Lathrup Village for their home, I am very, very grateful for. And so number one, the style guru. There's always a story with me for everything, but just know, go check her out. She is on Southfield Road. It's a beautiful shop. That was one. And then, of course, you saw that Panera Bread, we finally got that together and was able to move them over to where the old Citizens Bank, forgot what it was before Citizens, Charter One Bank. It is actually a I would say state-of-the-art type of Panera, but it is now a drive-through, and just FYI, that Panera was the first one in southeastern Michigan, and so that's why we needed to keep them. And then we have the event house. Where are they at? And it is absolutely gorgeous in there. I thank you for choosing Lathrup Village. I absolutely adore it, and I'll figure out something to have there. You know I will. So. Oh my God, I didn't even see that picture. Okay, so 44 Burrito, absolutely the best food that I've had in Lathrup Village, south of 696 on the east side. I think that is the best place to eat. We also had the Ambassador Institute, where people are getting trained to be nurses and CNAs. And one thing is, I will let you know, we will never have enough nurses, so please give them a hand because the work they're doing is very important. And then again, this is the Tri-City Workshop where we partnered with the City of Southfield, the Southfield Area Chamber of Commerce, and the City of Oak Park. And know that these things are free, so feel free to come and be a part of this. And then, of course, we will show you when and where these partnerships will be. So please write them. Oh, are there dates on there? Nope. So don't write them down yet. Just check the website for that. Oh, they are? Maybe I should have worn my glasses up here. So yeah, the next one is April 9th, and it's gonna be hosted by the City of Southfield. Do you all write the dates down? Want me to leave the screen up there for a minute? No? Okay, there you go. Southfield Road Corridor Cleanup, I'm telling you, this is fun, and you should be a part of it. The things you find in ditches will surprise you and won't surprise you. So come out for that. I forgot that date is June 25th, I think it is. You want to bring boots, knee boots, and you want to bring gloves, splash guards, all that. We've also had the third annual Juneteenth celebration. I'm thinking at some point, again looking at Mayor Siver, that perhaps we should join forces so we don't pull people apart to go to different cities. Okay. Shameless plug. And again, my favorite event that happens in August on a weekend with music is the Lathrup Village Music Festival. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. And that is our DDA director right there. I want everyone to know that that is her with the shorts on. So please, when she sees us again, to know that I did point her out because it was just that much fun. I'm glad they didn't put the other picture in there. So we also have the board of directors for the DDA. I don't know, is Dr. Patricia Felton here? Brian Ford? I don't think so. Me, I'm here. Charlotte Jones, Danielle. You hear him stand up? And no? No? And Mike Green, Fred Prime, Pam Schumeyer, and Dan Suggs, which I'm assuming that he is here, seeing that this is where he works at. Or not. Okay. He's not? Oh, there's, a spring break. Gotcha. And these are the partnerships that we've had. We had phenomenal partnerships. We've done a backpack giveaway, the annual block party. We had a mental health awareness forum. And I think that we need to have more of those around because I think more people need to know that you're not alone in your struggle or maybe struggling with mental health. And then we had a diversity, equity, and inclusion roundtable. And then we have the Boys and Men Youth Mentoring Workforce Program. And I appreciate all of these partnerships that we have because we are better with more people. We're better with partnerships instead of going at it alone, staying in the theme. See that? So now, my favorite thing to do, even though I've never done it here, I've done it elsewhere. Just understand that we're gonna have the Legacy Business Awards. I was hoping you were gonna bring me something, maybe. Thank you. And the first one is going to go to Vintage Village Fine, I'm assuming that you're gonna say Fine Liquors. Nope, that would not be the right one for that one. Thank you. That would not be the right one either. Well, thank God it's only 3. So the first one, like I said, is going to Vintage Village Fine Wine, and it's going to be presented by the Lathrup Village Downtown Development Authority. And we really want to thank you for your commitment to Lathrup Village. You have been a phenomenal partner from the corner of 12 Mile and Southfield next to a gas station. So the person who's going to come up to get their award is going to be Melvin. You want to say anything? You want to say anything?
Okay.
Say thank you to the
Good morning. On behalf of Vintage Village, I want to say thank you, and we take pride in these awards. Good morning. Thank you.
Next is going to be the Legacy Business Award to Michael's Lamp Shop. If you've never been in there before, I encourage you to go there. It is absolutely wonderful. I attempted to buy a lamp from there, but I didn't want to take out a loan for it because they're that beautiful. They're very expensive, but beautiful. So I'd like you to come up for the award. Thank you. You want to say something? Sure.
Just wanted to thank the Lathrup Village EDA and for the award, and really appreciate it. We love Lathrup Village. Great place to have a business. Thank you.
Thank you. And the last award we'll go to, and I do apologize, I don't have the names of the people that were coming up to get the awards. It's going to be to Michigan First Credit Union. I definitely appreciate you being in the city of Lathrup Village. You are the best credit union in the city of Lathrup Village, and I appreciate you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate the recognition. Thank you all for being here again.
So I guess I'm done. And I thank you all for your continued support of Lathrup Village. And of course, I want to say again to my team that I really, or our team, because it's not mine, your continued support of me and our administration. So thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
All right, so every good team needs a timeout. We're going to take a 5-minute timeout before the keynote speaker brings up his address, and you are going to get served. So give us 5 minutes. Thank you. Our starting quarterback. He created a very fun theme this year. Do you guys like the theme? All right. Mayor Kenson Siver.
Well, good morning, or I guess it's afternoon, well, almost afternoon. Glad to see this wonderful turnout. This year we're doing something different. So here it is, Monday. Another week is starting. And so I wanted to get all of you charged up. So we're looking for audience participation. Remember when you were in high school and the edge of football season or the end of basketball season, the whole school came down to the gym or the auditorium, and we had a pep rally. So we're going back to that today. So I need audience participation. So at your seat, right. At this State of the City address, I want you to make noise. Okay. All right. So every time you see the word touchdown, that's your cue. Woo! So let's see how we do. Lathrup Village, you're not shaking your pom-poms. So anyhow, officially welcome to the 2024 State of the City Address. And this has been a phenomenal year for football. So at Southfield A&T, they won at Ford Field the Michigan Division I championship. It was a great thing, a great morale booster for Southfield A&T. And then its coach, Aaron Marshall, was selected Coach of the Year, and its quarterback, Isaiah Marshall, Player of the Year. And then, of course, we had the U of M going to the Rose Bowl and winning. And while the Lions were the best they've been in years, so we can cheer for that. And of course, next month, we have the NFL draft in Detroit. So,
Southfield A&T gets the ball back on the Belleville goal line, and Marshall fakes the handoff, and QB keeps his way right into the end zone after a 2-point conversion. A&T's up by 4 with 47 seconds left in the game. Southfield A&T would end up upsetting the Tigers with a 36-32 win over Belleville. Coach Marshall was happy with the family his team showed all season long.
These young men play Little League together for the majority of them, and that really shows. They care about one another. You know, pregame, that's what we say.
So at Lawrence Tech, we have a new chapter in football. I was so thrilled a couple years ago when we got a college football team in Southfield. So we have a new coach, Scott Merchant. Scott, where are you? Stand up. New coach, new season, and we encourage you, mark your calendars for September 28th for the homecoming, and I'm sure there'll be beforehand, you're going to do something in the parking lot. Great, okay. I want to give some equal time here to the women at LTU. The field hockey, lacrosse, thank you. Women's team, I forgot to put lacrosse on there. Anyhow, they won the national championship. And LTU's basketball, women's basketball team came in the playoffs. So none of this happens without a great team. So here is our team, our council persons, Banks, Hicks, Cruz, Mandelbaum, Hogue, and Haynes, and Brightwell, Treasurer Lowenberg, and City Clerk Janet Jackson. And then putting up with all of us is our City Administrator Fred Zorn and Deputy City Administrator John Madrina, and our City Attorney Dawn King. So we have Parks and Recreation, and the word there is restoration. We've had a couple of years now of reinvesting in all of our facilities. So starting with the Civic Center tennis courts, which were in pretty rough shape. They've been totally resurfaced, lighting updated, and of course, we're adding pickleball by popular demand, improvements to the parking lot. Last year, City Council approved a new portable stage. It's amazing how long things take to get delivered, but we're expecting this. Keep your fingers crossed for May. Sims Park got a makeover, paved walking path. We're encouraging people to walk. 2 half courts of basketball, tennis court with pickleball lines, new trees and landscaping. Same thing in Miller Park, paved walking path, 3 courts for basketball, pickleball, and new landscaping. So, if you've been in Southfield a while, we've been asked probably 20 years, when are we getting a dog park? So this is coming in the fall to Losher Woods. There'll be a small dog and a large dog park. It's, in case you're having trouble reading this, it's at the bottom here. This is Losher Road. Stevenson School is over here. So we're looking forward to that. And then this is a great part, one of our continuing partnerships with Lawrence Tech. We enjoy a phenomenal town-gown relationship with Lawrence Tech. And so they have helped us redo our Civic Center Ball Diamond #1. And this partnership will make great improvements to the Ball Diamond. So we'll have a redesign of the fence line, reconstruction of the infield and dugouts, as well as our artificial turfs. The women's fast pitch softball team plays in March, and April. Then they're done. And then Southfield teams can use the same facility from May through the fall. So it's a great win-win for both Lawrence Tech and the city of Southfield. A lot of people have been asking, what about Carpenter Lake? It's closed. It's been closed for quite a while. Well, thanks to State Senator Moss, we received a $600,000 state grant. So we're doing improvements to the park. If you've ever been there, and we encourage you to walk the trail, well, there's no restroom. So that makes some dicey situations sometimes. We don't encourage people to go in the woods other than walk the trail. But anyhow, we will have year-round restrooms there, expanded parking, and a shelter for presentations. So we're very glad to see that happening, and we're hoping for reopening of Carpenter Lake in July. So Barbaric Woods, our other nature preserve, this one at 9 Mile and Evergreen. Last summer we had 2 tremendous storms that did a lot of damage to this park, knocking down numerous trees. So we've cleaned up the park. A new fence has been added and picnic tables, and this will be the future home of our 9 Mile pathway, trailhead. So, public safety. All right, so I want to acknowledge our fire chief, my favorite fire chief, Johnny Menifee. Johnny, stand up. He's the 2023 Fire Chief of the Year by the Great Lakes Division of International Association of Fire Chiefs. I want to call on our police chief, Elvin Barron. And he's been named First Responder of the Year by the VFW. So we congratulate them both. And here's another thing that I'm very grateful to Chief Menifee for. As you know, the Southfield Nonprofit Neighborhood Corporation runs 508 units of senior, subsidized senior housing in the city. And our chief secured a grant to replace the standard stovetops with smart burners that turn off before reaching fire-causing temperatures. So cooking fires, and why this is important, we've had a number of fires in not only our senior apartments, but also in homes. And so it's the leading cause of house fires. So we're installing these smart burners, so we save life and limb and property. Next, our police department does a tremendous amount of effort, puts a tremendous amount of effort into community policing. I tell people all the time, police officers are human beings. They're here to serve and protect, but they also, it's not about force, it's about integrating themselves into the community. Policemen are our friends. And so they do a whole litany of things to support the community and for people to get to know them as human beings. So, and they're not afraid to dress up. Here we have Beauty and the Beast, and a number of, they're just there all the time, and I greatly appreciate that. So, placemaking, very important. This city is a 1950s boom town. By the early 1960s, Southfield was the fastest growing city in the state of Michigan. And the civil engineers of the day designed the city around the automobile. And the civil engineers, it was all about how fast can you move traffic. So streets were widened, right turn lanes added, the freeways. And so, and we have neighborhoods with no sidewalks. And we have huge parking lots and setbacks. And all of this becomes pedestrian unfriendly. So we're working to make Southfield more pedestrian friendly. We've been recognized by Michigan ARP as an age-friendly community, partly because it's more walkable. And putting benches out and trash cans and all of the things that create public spaces that improve urban vitality. So the various elements, I won't read the whole thing here, but I'm sure you've seen them, everything from our birdhouses to our dog feeding station, dog treat stations, bike repair stations. We're encouraging people to walk, to get out, and by doing that, we have added 20 miles of urban trails in the last decade, as well as filling in Thank you. As well as filling in gaps where there were no sidewalks. So we are embarking with Hazel Park, Ferndale, Oak Park, Southfield, Farmington Hills on a 9-mile revitalization effort. It's called the 9-Mile Corridor for Connectivity, Placemaking, and Recreation. This is funded by SEMCOG, the Southeastern Michigan Council of Governments. It's also funded by Oakland County Parks and Recreation and the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan. So you're going to see this connectivity trail from I-75 to 275, and we have this, and you can see it here. I know I can't do it everywhere, but this will be the latest piece of the trail, this being Evergreen Road, Southfield Road, Greenfield, and Losher. So we added this 2 years ago, and this will be added this year. We'll be doing public art along the trail. We thank Lawrence Tech for a new Welcome to Southfield sign at, my laser pointer is not, there we go, over at 9 Mile in Greenfield. Anyhow, so we are engaged. One of the things that the Friends of Southfield Public Arts and the Art Commission, chaired by Dolores Flagg, that we've wanted for a long time is a signature piece of art for our city. So we have commissioned world-renowned Mexican sculptor, Sebastian, to create a signature piece for the city of Southfield. This piece will be at the intersection of 9 Mile and Southfield Northwestern, next to the 9 Mile Crossing building, or what's known as the Kenmar building. And we will hope to have this in place by the fall. All of this has been through a massive fundraising effort. So to give you an idea of what it's going to look like, what you saw on the earlier slide was a maquette, the model of it. And I will add that we're partnering with the Detroit area Hispanic Chamber of Commerce on this, who are providing expertise as well as logistics and assembly of this piece. It'll be shipped here from Mexico City in 10 pieces and assembled in Detroit. So again, with our pathways, last year we installed the monarch butterfly. We're on a mission with the City Center Advisory Board to add placemaking to our pathways. The City Center Advisory Board is funding the Monarch Butterfly Garden that will accompany this piece on the grounds of Eaton Corporation and Northwestern Highway. The Public Art Commission, as well as the Detroit, or the City Center Advisory Board, has purchased two pieces from the Detroit Design Center, which is the Norden Brothers. One will go at 10 Mile and Northwestern on the campus of Lawrence Tech. That's the key. And Brothers will go at the corner of 9 Mile and Lasher. Those will be installed later this year. The Friends of Southfield Public Arts hosted a mural competition for Beach Woods. Beach Woods had a beautiful makeover last year, $3 million rec center rebirth. And so what's missing is something to dress it up a little. So these murals are 8 foot by 21 foot, and they will be installed any day now, I'm told. The other thing that the Public Art Commission does every quarter, we do a new art exhibit in City Hall. It's great diversity of artists and art forms. Currently, it's Conversation in Fabric, and that'll be up through the end of April. And then Jewish Heritage Month is starting in May. We will have Jewish artists, and we'll just keep going every quarter. This has been a huge success for us and generated lots and lots of positive comments. We do have a requirement for public art, and the new self-storage building, 12 Mile in Southfield. The owner is a product of the Southfield Public Schools, my student at Thompson School and a graduate of Southfield Lathrup, who continues to invest in Southfield. And he has far exceeded his requirement for public art. I won't tell you how much this cost, but it's a replica of the 1933 famous picture of the steel workers on top of the Empire State Building having lunch. I think it really dresses up his building. Another one of his installations in Southfield, he kind of grumbled about public art. And so on 8 Mile, he got from the Grand Rapids art exposition, art prize in Grand Rapids, he purchased a dragon. And he came back to me later and said, you know, Ken, that's the best thing I've ever done. People go down 8 Mile at 50 miles an hour. They're looking for my business, and the dragon is out front. They find it, and then other people see it and say, oh, wow, what is that? And then they end up connecting with his business. So we salute that. That art makes our city more vibrant, and we're very glad that our businesses are getting on board with that. I want to take a second here to congratulate our city planner. Terry, where are you? Stand up. Oh, sorry. Terry is the 2023 Distinguished Member of the Year of the Michigan Chapter of the Society of Landscape Architects. And it's particularly for his efforts in the area of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And one of the projects, again, this is with Lawrence Tech, the planning department, led by Terry and his staff, sponsor a summer camp for teens to introduce them to careers in landscape architecture. And it's adding diversity to this field, and we're grateful for the partnership. Again, another example of our town-gown relationship with Lawrence Tech. All right, so business development. We're so excited about this. Costco, we need grocery stores. It's been a business, it's a sort of a tough business. It's been in flux. But after 7 years of negotiations with Costco, we have a Costco in Southfield. And you can, and we have Tiger Market, which is a specialty market, but all kinds of food there. So we're bringing residents 2 more options for grocery shopping. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So before I talk about Lucid Motors, I do want to say that, and I want to give Costco a lot of credit. We've tried to get a business like this. We know in the city of Southfield that Southfield can support a business like Costco. And yet we were passed over and passed over. And Costco had the courage to come here and be part of the new Northland. But just to show you how popular this store has become, on that first day that you saw it, that was 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 a.m. We're there cutting the ribbon, and at the end of the day, they had rung up $800,000 in sales. So and they continue to do extremely well. I've been over there, the store is busy. It doesn't have everything a regular Costco has, but man, you can buy a lot of stuff there. And if you really, the thing that just amazed me, I'd never seen this before, if you like peanut butter, they've got 5-gallon pails. So, the electric car business, as you know, is struggling a bit, but I believe eventually as the infrastructure for electric vehicles gets in place, the charging stations, we'll see this shift in how we get around. And so Lucid Motors is in California and production in Arizona, and now their R&D center is in the Travelers Tower, taking 33,000 square feet of space and bringing 262 jobs to the city of Southfield. So, helping several of our businesses in Southfield because we had an increase of 5,000 people in the 2020 census. We were granted 4 more liquor licenses. 3 were given to these businesses. Another business that's taking quite a bit of space, this is at the Onyx building on Telegraph, is the International Workplace Group. We welcome them to the city. And then also Hatzel and Bueller with Bluestone Communications. I think they're here. Wade, Rattle, you're in the back, okay. Welcome to Southfield. Thank you for investing here. So, we have 3 new restaurants coming. Bloom will be for old school ballroom dancing. It's in the former Paradise restaurant below the stores on 10 Mile in Southfield. Culver's should be breaking ground any day now on Southfield Road. And a Panda Express will be opening at 12 Mile north of Telegraph. All right, now this, come on, we've got to do better than this. This is Baco, come on. You know, you've seen all this, the reporting that Baco is closing, and they will be open until after the NFL draft, and then they are closing, but they're not done. They are coming back, and they've kept it kind of quiet, but you're hearing it first here. Luciano Del Signore has told me that I could announce today the new Baco. They will be closing in the end of April, and then going under a major renovation and reopening in 2025. It's going to have the restaurant, and it'll be a cigar club. A new format. They felt it was time for an uplift, a facelift, sort of a new chapter. But they own the building, they're here to stay, and of course, we also like to go to their pizza restaurants. So very glad to have Baco continue to be a signature restaurant in our city. Moving on to other new businesses, you know, people have been asking, what's happening to these Bank America? They kind of withdrew from Southfield. And so I'm here to tell you that the one at 9 Mile and Telegraph, the one at Evergreen Plaza will be demolished. At Evergreen Plaza, Kroger will finally get their gas station. Those of you that like the gas points won't have to go to Livonia or someplace else. You'll be able to get them at Evergreen Plaza. And we're getting a spiffy new car wash at 9 Mile and Telegraph, where the former Bank America building is. So we have a number of other new businesses that joined us. Tim Hortons reopened at Evergreen Plaza. Epitech Bell Tire took floors over at one of the office buildings on Northwestern. Bloom took 10,000 square feet. They're in Bloom Pediatrics. They're in Birmingham, and now they've moved to Southfield as well. The Radisson Hotel has a restaurant that opened this year called Salt & Co. And then Savvy Sliders, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the Greater Detroit Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired have also moved to Southfield this year. And there are others. These are some of the ribbon cuttings we did earlier this year. So, all right, now this is, come on, now this is really a very great thing, and this is the second time in a row. MoneyGeek.com has named Southfield, Michigan as the top city for black women to flourish financially. Come on. I want to see every black woman raising her, come on. This is tremendous. Of course, we knew this all along, but I'm glad that this is getting national recognition. Nothing like the power of black women, I always say that. And I know my sisters in the AKAs and the Deltas. When I need something, they're there. Other business development news. The corner of Northwestern and 12 Mile is getting a whole facelift with a new C-store and fielding station, which will have battery charging. The former Sims, and it was Kamau for a while, warehouse on Telegraph is now McAllister Heavy Duty Equipment Rental. There is a market for this. On 9 Mile and Lasher, where a vacant lot for a long time, will now be, work is started on the Skills Gymnastics Center. So we're welcome welcome these investments in our city. And now we move on to the housing. We've been working on this for a long time, but the towers are going up at Northland City Center Apartments. Leasing for these will start in June, model apartments, and we're excited for that. We're also, we need more housing, and these two projects have taken a while to get the funding and all of the things that go into converting closed schools, but construction is underway at 10 Mile in Southfield on the former McKinley School, turning this into McKinley Place condos. There'll be 18 in the school of varying sizes from 950 square feet to 2,500, and then 2,200 square feet, 22 condos on the what was the playfield. This will be, again, market rate. They should be starting available by probably the 1st of next year. We're very glad to see this project moving forward. And then we know that in our senior housing, we don't advertise the 508 units of subsidized senior housing that we have. We don't have to, because the word of mouth is out there that these are our apartments are safe. They're been remodeled, and so we have a waiting list. And so we're adding 60 units at the former John Grace School. This will become John Grace Arms. And construction on that will begin in May. On other housing developments, we cobbled together 12 acres on Garner Street. This will be missing middle housing, 58 units, in cooperation with Habitat for Humanity. Thank you, Habitat. We have a great partnership with them. And then condos with at 9 Mile and Lasher. Again, supply chain issues, COVID, one thing after another has delayed, but Duns-Scotus condominiums are expected to finally get construction going this spring. The roadway is in. And then speaking of Habitat, we have our annual Rock the Block, which is a program for people of that are in need. Many of them are seniors, where we believe in aging in place, but many of our seniors, it becomes harder and harder for them to do their yard work or minor repairs. So we've done Rock the Block for, I don't know, I think this is the 10th time, but April 25th and 26th, Rock the Block returns to Southfield, and we'll also be with Habitat building affordable housing, 6 more units on Westland. These are duplex, energy efficient. Seems to me the electric bill, the heat and light, they're so energy efficient that it's about $30 a month. Think about your own bill. Okay. City infrastructure. It's always, there's never enough money. So this year we're going to spend another $50 million. It's not enough. You know, I pester Jeremy and Jason, anything you can do to wring more local road dollars. We're very good here at getting grants for major roads, but we need the money in the neighborhoods. And these guys have tried, so I don't, you know, I'm not beating them up, but anything else you can do, Jeremy, no pressure, please. So I'm pleased to announce what we are doing this year. We're continuing, part of infrastructure, obviously, is what's underground. And so we've had this program going on for years where we do the underground first, and then we do the new streets. Makes sense. So we're not digging up new. So Washington Heights is on the second year. This is that 10 Mile and Southfield of street replacement, but water main replacement. Those water mains in that neighborhood are over 60 years old. And we're also doing some spots in Cranbrook neighborhood this summer. Road projects, 12 Mile Telegraph to Northwestern, the Code House neighborhood, Foster Winter Drive, North Park Drive, 9 Mile, Evergreen to Lodger, Sherwood Village West. We've been working, this is the third year in Sherwood Village, which is Lincoln to 10 Mile, bordered on Southfield Road. We'll be doing spot repair on Greenfield, on 10 Mile from Greenfield to Evergreen. That's a county road. Beach Road pathway will be going in. 9 Mile pathway will be going in, as I mentioned earlier. And the long overdue repaving of the Civic Center pathway. So, other water projects this year. We're redesigning underground lift stations. One is taking place right now on Arlington and 11 Mile, if you've seen that. Water main lining continues, and water main replacements. Greenfield Road, Southfield Road, 10 Mile, Washington Heights, and Sherwood Village. Again, another $23 million. And then San Marino neighborhood. This was the last major, we still have people, believe it or not, that their household water comes from the ground. It's well water. We're discouraging that and encouraging people to hook up to city water. But we got a grant for $1 million, and we did 99 homes in the San Marino neighborhood. Finished that project this year. Yes, Barbara, you can shake your... So I'm going to ask, obviously the mayor and the council don't do this alone, so I'm going to ask and recognize the Southfield, Team Southfield. Please stand up, all of you, stand up. We appreciate all you do. Absolutely. It really is truly a team effort, and the city of Southfield has a great team that all of these things that I've outlined, the things that we've done, we're doing, and will be doing, doesn't happen without a great team. So personally, I want to express my gratitude to all of you for your contributions. We had a meeting last week where we did a lot of sharing, and I just sat there and thought, you know, look at all those pieces that make this a whole. So these people, thank you so much. And I want to thank all of you for being here today. I want to thank the Chamber for this event. Really appreciate your attention today, and know that great things are happening in the city of Southfield. We're pumped. This is our pep rally. We're out there, and we'll continue the progress that we've seen this past year and going into 2024. Thanks again.
Well, Mayor Siver concluded this luncheon perfectly. You may resume your networking. No more whistles involved. Enjoy talking to each other. Please stop by. Oh, yes, I wanted to mention Terry Crow worked very hard on this table. He was very dedicated to go with the theme this year. So please stop by, check out the paraphernalia that he has, and make sure that you be sure to take pictures of it too, because we want to show it on our social media channels as well. So thank you so much, you all, for coming. Thank you for this great theme, Mayor, and go Southfield.